It was an ordinary day at the local police station, a place bustling with activity, officers busy with reports, phones ringing in the background, and the occasional chatter about the latest cases. But then, something unexpected happened. A stray dog, ragged and weary, wandered into the station, catching everyone off guard. The dog, small in size, but with a determined look in its eyes, trotted through the front entrance as though it belonged there. Its coat was scruffy, clearly marked by days of wandering, and its tail wagged hesitantly, as if seeking attention, or perhaps, help. For a moment, the officers were too stunned to react. After all, it's not every day that a stray dog walks into a police station. At first, the officers chuckled. "What's this little guy doing here?" one of them said. But as the dog moved further inside, sniffing around desks and even attempting to climb onto a chair, the amusement turned into mild annoyance. This was a place of work, after all, not a playground. One officer tried to gently coax the dog outside, but it wouldn't budge. Another officer clapped his hands, trying to scare it away, but the dog stood its ground. It wasn't being aggressive, it seemed, determined. Finally, one officer managed to usher the dog out the door. But as it was chased away, the officers couldn't help but notice something unusual. The dog didn't run off as strays often do. It stayed just outside the station, pacing back and forth, looking back inside as if waiting for something, or someone. The day went on, but the dog didn't leave. It sat patiently near the entrance, occasionally barking or wagging its tail whenever someone passed by. By evening, a couple of officers decided to check on it. They offered it a biscuit from their own snacks. The dog devoured it hungrily. One officer remarked, "It's like he's trying to tell us something." He began to notice the dog more closely. Beneath its scruffy exterior were intelligent eyes, a sense of loyalty, almost like it belonged to someone. Could it be that this dog had a story of its own? Was it lost? Or was it looking for someone it had once loved? The next morning, the dog was still there, wagging its tail as officers arrived for their shifts. One officer, a self-proclaimed animal lover, decided to take action. He brought the dog inside the station, gave it a proper meal, and even used a spare blanket to create a makeshift bed. "If he's not leaving, we might as well take care of him," the officer said. The dog's demeanor changed, it looked relieved, as if finally feeling safe. And then, something incredible happened. Over the next few days, the dog began to bond with the officers. It would sit quietly during meetings, follow patrol teams to the gate, and even wag its tail enthusiastically when the sirens blared. It became clear, this wasn't just a stray dog. This was a companion, a protector in its own right. The officers began to call it Buddy. Buddy soon became a permanent resident of the police station. The officers took turns feeding him, grooming him, and even training him. Buddy, in turn, became an unofficial member of the force. He would greet visitors, accompany patrols, and his mere presence brought a sense of comfort and joy to everyone in the station. Buddy wasn't just a stray anymore, he was family. This simple story of a stray dog breaking into a police station became a tale of transformation, kindness, and second chances. Buddy's journey from a homeless wanderer to a beloved companion reminds us all of the power of compassion. Sometimes, a small act of kindness can change not just one life, but many. So the next time you see a stray animal, remember Buddy's story. Perhaps that animal isn't just looking for food or shelter, perhaps it's looking for a place to belong, just like Buddy found his place in the hearts of those officers. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, you'll find your own Buddy too. This is the story of Buddy, the stray dog who became a symbol of hope and companionship at a local police station. And as they say, every dog has its day, Buddy's day just came with a badge of honor.